Alright, so once again, you have more BM at the Sports Link Ghana. So Thomas Partey contract issues with Arsenal. Menuka say Arsene Wenger Eremu Albon Komo assigning word of caution at the Arsenal board no anyone not akani at all cost. So more than say I brought Thomas Partey no on man contract extension. Yen say Arsene Wenger carry weight ewo Arsenal. Eti okasa or say Arsenal 24 eti ensemo penino e di aba beto dwa yeba ni aba bedomo suko ni adwudwam ni yetie de ekoso na so nam so ache wo adwene e wo comment section na bibibia etimi akoye the same subject baby jet Asamoah Gyan e di nkomo e de fa ho looking at Abrante Thomas Partey ne performance ordinary for Arsenal na e ho behia se Abrante contract extension no e betimi akoso e di amana na eno na baby jet ekopiem e wo 3 sports no what ensem bi akwakoto dwa eno se yeba behwe ni adwudwa ensem ni mu e platform we so na the Black Searchlight dia na ekoso preparation for the U20 AFCON na etodwa e Egypt no dia na ekoso coach Desmond Ofei e de ensem bi ababeto abonten e ho behia se ebetimi awram e honom na Desmond Ofei o de awram e preparations ahodo a the U20 tournament no anbobo omuguso a omoye no wo de adomu asuko e honom yebeto so na yabo enkomo e de afa Abrante Thomas Partey ni yellow card akopeke here against Real Madrid how ebe cost Arsenal team no against PSG no eno se be ramu na Mutala Yakubu eno so abonkomo akra e de ya trent ene e pack show ena ye de bro e wa fidie we so temesre opa so a subscribe like and leave or comment at the comment section na enkomo no enye kama yengremu na yemfa latest details and more emfa MSM or platform we so na ye bonkomo de na ye hyase e de free Arsenal akache ni nyina Abrante Thomas Partey the splendid performance super performance ordinary in the UCL when UCL matches are etim etodwa na Thomas Partey power Arsenal first leg Arsenal eche Real Madrid etwe mo kamiensa omo ntimi ensim adabraka omo ramu Santiago Bernabeu ekobo adwuma ana obibia enim se the comeback kings omo betim aye bibi na nka omo timi abomoden ayi Arsenal free mu na so Thomas Partey at the midfield no power Arsenal Emma omutetimi ekotwi makobone pa edigu Real Madrid ho a eno so at the end of the day no na say Arsenal I eliminate Real Madrid e dey free mu na eno da Abrante baby jet Asamoah Gyan ekopiem e 3 sports so na okoya hot no kopo enkomo say at all cost come what may or say Arsenal boboko no etimi bomoden extend Abrante contract because Abrante the quality say ekra no e yade say ebetimi abo Arsenal ye papa na ochemu a wo say international break no ekwan Thomas Partey ebo Blasters see ye qualify e de awram World Cup no mu bie no na Abrante performance no e wo soro the same thing and na osaka back to Arsenal no one sentimi and relax wo bomode atokoso ebo adwuma hodo a ene Arsenal awram e semi finals in the Champions League na say ehun behia say Arsenal for no ebema Abrante contract extension na baby jet ebon komo no say he had a great international break and now he has carried it forward. He is doing amazing. Arsenal should give him contract extension. Eti enoso eye ensema odwa baby jet Asamoah Gyan eboye edefa TP5 that is Thomas Partey home ti enoso enono. Do you also agree? Say Thomas Partey on sign contract extension and say Arsenal for no ema no contract extension and as Abrante emu na ketem enko Atletico Madrid and as Barcelona na for dwenche eto comment section ho ema me na enkomo no enye kama na yeni nkomo ewo hanom na yekakopie mu ewo Arsene Wenger ne nkomo wabo e defa Thomas Partey ho na Arsene Wenger sama oka nyina ne say Abrante no the same thing na baby jet eka ye no wore ne ya adwene todo na o say Abrante performance ordinary edema Arsenal de e wo say at all cost Arsenal board no e say omani Abrante etena se so musin konwa na omoma Abrante contract bia emu ehwam contract bia ewa pa che say contract ewa na ebema Thomas Partey ebetena Arsenal acheye because oni say the qualities ekura Thomas Partey ni say otena ebeboa ama Mikel Arteta age trophies ahodo na Arsene Wenger ebon komo no na all suggest edema Arsenal board ni say senka owano na obetimi aka amomo age atumudi a eka obepre ama Arsenal board no ama contract extension of 7 years na say ombema Thomas Partey contract extension of 7 years nka Abrante no once entena ewo Arsenal kache na omo adwuma for the next 7 years and from Arsenal. Now according to Arsene Wenger and say Thomas Partey has shown his quality on big stages. Mikel Arteta and the board must move quickly to offer him 7-year deal before top clubs try to snap him up. And someone Arsene Wenger edited to and don't forget say uti baby oka say before top clubs snap him up no say Barcelona are ready, Atletico Madrid are ready, even Fenerbahce na almost are ready, not forgetting Saudi clubs omo nyina so are ready say Thomas Partey no omo be sign no enti say board na are ready nko dia according to Arsene Wenger no say omo ma Thomas Partey 7-year deal. 7-year deal. It was say he's shown his quality on big stages. Mikel Arteta and the Arsenal board must move quickly to offer him 7-year deal before top clubs try to snap him up. And it's Arsene Wenger and the word of caution way Emma Arsenal board no and Mikel Arteta say omunya fast na omu move quick. Anya sadia top clubs no ebe for Thomas Partey e ho ntebusia che wadwene. Do you think Thomas Partey ontena and not say on so because maybe Hans Data Flick ebetimi eremu na ama abratra kwa kopiem or Barcelona anya sanswa Atletico Madrid and I say yes ATM for no Diego Simeone or so aye crado say or the abrante no esabe remu e wo Spain enti abusia boyi esiye gina yesi for adwenche eto comment section ho na enkomo no enye kama na yenwamu na yenkotie Mutala Yakubu Ninsema odi to dwa efa abrante Thomas Partey ni yellow card or pick here against Real Madrid in Yenko na Yenko team.
How big of a miss would he be?
Very, very big miss because Thomas Partey is like the engine of that Arsenal midfield. He drives the team forward. He dictates the pace. I mean, you have people talking about Odegaard, but Thomas Partey is the controller in there. And throughout the game, Rudiger was trying to get under his skin. I think that Partey fell for the bait. Arsenal would really, really miss him in that first leg against Paris Saint-Germain.
Do you personally think that yellow card was really necessary? Because I quite remember that right after he received the yellow card, Declan Rice looked furious.
Of course. And you could see that Rudiger knows the quality of Partey. He was trying to get Partey out of the game and he was trying to get under his skin. And Partey should have composed himself and see out this game because he's really a big player. Arteta talks about the fact that whenever Thomas Partey is on the pitch, that is where we see the real gunners. So he's going to be a big miss in there. That is why Rice was not happy with that yellow card.
Yeah, but with Partey now missing from the semi-finals first leg against PSG, I mean, what are the possible replacements for him for the Gunners?
Well, there's still Jorginho on the bench. There's still that option of drafting Odegaard into the midfield and playing Leandro Trossard as well. Trossard himself can do a good job, but it will limit Declan Rice. Whoever comes in will mean that Declan Rice will also have to sit deep. You know, Thomas Partey gives Declan Rice that freedom to operate and go forward because he sits in front of the back four and defends very well. So it will limit Arsenal and it will limit Declan Rice, who is also an important figure in that Arsenal team.
Alright, so and 7 and a winner be a would say we about be a big blow at the Arsenal. Say Arsenal, ebetimi a winning Champions League we are a lot will depend on Thomas Partey. Yes, Arsenal Beji, I may say there wouldn't be a party without Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is the main party in Arsenal. Inti abante no say obey Lucy the sports. Say obo Ediama Arsenal in the semi-finals no. First leg against PSG no. I think say Arsenal they are going to miss a lot from TP, but hopefully return leg ebe yo cha e wo honom ti eno so e latest yete ema o na yenko ramu ne yenko ti ensem oda coach Desin Ofei e de atodwa e fa the Black Searchlight U20 AFCON tournament etodwa e wo Egypt no. So far so good, preparation no say the sifa e kono yenko ne yenko ti coach ensem a odi tudwa.
It's quite tough. It's been quite tough, but luckily, like I said, we started in February with the local boys. It was really good for us to also give opportunity to a lot of the talented boys here in the country. We assessed over 78 players, combination of Premier and Division 1, and the remaining players, additional maybe 25 players that came from lower divisions and also academies. Try to give the boys that went to Togo an opportunity to reclaim their spots. And in the end, I think we took it down to how the squad looked like now. Is almost 50-50. 50 90% of players that are in the current league, Premier League, Division 1, and 1 or 2 from Division 2. And then the old boys that travelled last summer, maybe even in January, to come and complete the squad to make it 21 players. Yeah.
Let's just talk about the difficulty about team building when you're doing something like under 20, because I know even beyond the fact that some clubs don't want to release their players because it's outside the FIFA international window, there's the case of age, there's the case of form, there's also the injuries, and there's so many different factors. How do you balance that with the emotional intelligence to know who to keep and who to bring in without really affecting the team chemistry that you have?
Yeah, it's quite tough. It's been quite tough, to be honest. But we have an idea. Like I said, we have the backbone already, and luckily most of the players that played the All African Games, WAFU, didn't get a chance to move. They had offers, but decided to stay, which makes it quite interesting for us. Aziz Misbah. We've got Maxwell Azakbofe from Interallies. We've got a couple of good players that stayed with us, so we kept the philosophy going. In between, we kept contact with the players that travelled. Luckily enough, we had a tournament a month ago in Morocco, which was fantastic, and we brought most of the boys, also new boys, which is quite interesting. The boys that we scouted, that were on our radar. That was quite difficult to bring them to Ghana to showcase their abilities, in terms of somebody like TJ Tahid from Vancouver, who played with the Canada under 17s, incredible talent, and we're so lucky to have a look at him in Morocco. Somebody like Arafat came as well, right to dream, incredible talent, who is in Notchland right now. Kwame Tabiri from FC Den Bosch in Holland. So yeah, a lot of incredible players. In the end, I think we managed to get a really good balanced squad. We cannot get it 100% right all the time, but I'm pretty confident with the current setup right now, and we're going to push and try and see how far we get.
Francis Blay Edu yachao bia obia Evangelist in Cancer TV wonso yachao Gabriel Apote a big shout out to Scorno GH, a big shout out to Ofochu Prosper Dotumo yachao papa Anizam Rose, a big shout out to Peter Ahen, a big shout out to Herbert Esiedu, a big shout out to Sevanus wonso yachao papa Gordon Fiati, Nana Eson, Eric Tate, a J Isaac yachao munyina na wenso eremo edi ama enko Peter Hen media mount Sammy K a big shout out to you wenso atoaso edi ama osei aveyi a big shout out to you. So yam shout out in sia bidin edi Kobe and I'll be my friend Kobe finest is abishia.